I was standing up a new product management COE for non-commercial products, and I had an audience or a team that knew nothing about product management. So for most people that would be stakeholders to this new product management team, they'd never worked in this world. And I'm familiar with your team, familiar with your work. And so I decided to reach out to you all to see how you could help us. And it was a wonderful experience. It was so personal. So often when you do kind of training, whether it's on some technical discipline or management discipline, it's very cookie cutter. The person that's doing the training, they're obviously an expert in their field, but they don't spend a lot of time getting to know you, getting to know your situation. And with you and your team, it's completely different. I mean, before we even started talking about schedules, we talked about where our organization was, what I wanted to focus on, and how we could customize the training to really fit the purpose that I was needing to serve. Because this was an organization that was completely unfamiliar with product management, I wanted to train the members of the product teams in addition to the product managers. And those members of the product teams were quite reluctant and quite closed off in the beginning. And by the end of the training, they were much more open to the idea, much more tuned into the collaborative nature of product management. And I saw a number of those folks so enthused by what they learned and the possibilities around product management that they went further and they took their certifications and became certified digital product managers. He did such a great job engaging the students. It was really fantastic. In fact, I had a number of students in both the surveys that I conducted after the training, as well as the surveys that you conducted, that raved about the class in general, but specifically raved about Joe. So thank you. Because this was such a new discipline in the organization, there was no alignment between the project teams and the project way of working and this new idea. And I think they felt the people who were more accustomed to the project way of doing things, they were a little uncertain about what this meant for their future. And I think that the biggest impact was alignment. And beyond that, I think just empathy and understanding amongst the team that we're bringing everybody along. So that was fantastic. And then to see the teams put in play what they learned was fantastic. Especially, I think, on the discovery side of things, because they had primarily been project focused, which is really around, scope, budget, requirements. They didn't spend as much time discovering why they were doing what they were doing and what the problems were that they were really solving. And their focus was really about time. Did we get it, done on time? Did we get it done on budget? And this led them to asking more questions about why. And that, I think, in turn led them to making more recommendations about what should be done. The outcomes then of their efforts were more valued by the organization.